If your kids come to you though and they say, Dad, how do I become the master of my craft? How do I become the top of my industry? Not only have you become the top of your industry in many facets, but you've been around people that have got to the top of the industry. So the things you point at and the similarities and the people that get there, what are those similarities? If I'm your kid and I come to you and say, Dad, I want to get to the top of the industry, what's the advice you give to them?
Do it. I think especially now, it's as simple as that sounds. That's what it is today. Like, do it and stick to it. Like, don't give up.
Okay.
Like, do it efficiently. Do it because don't try it. If you try it, it's not gonna work. If you do it, like, that's even when people always talk to me about acting. Like, how do you know or become a great actor? Do it. Like, it's not believe it.
Okay.
It's not act it. You gotta actually embody every aspect of it. Like, do it as if there's no other option.
Okay.
Like, if you try something, that's you sticking your foot in it. If you believe it, you're kind of like, I think okay.
Something different.
But when you do it, when you live it, when you operate in it, when there's no other option of like, it's some people who like, they play basketball. And then somebody's like, oh no, they're a basketball player. You know what I mean? Like, there's some people who train or try to box and like, no, that's a boxer. You know what I mean? Like, they embody it, they live it. You got it, and that's what even with my own kids, I'm like, all right, what do you just naturally do? Where's your swag naturally at?
Why naturally?
Because it's like some of my kids are just natural athletes. Their physical build, they're what they gravitate towards, and then I'm gonna water that. I'm gonna cultivate that seed, and that's because they have fun at it. Then there's some of my kids that are just like natural musicians. They just gravitate towards the piano. Like they
have fun at it. Why does that matter?
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna help you with that.
Why does the fun matter?
Well, I mean, that's the battery. Like, that's what, if they ever lose the fun, at least for me, like, when it's no longer becomes fun, then why are we doing it? Are you doing it for money? Are you doing it for, like, no, you got to do it because you enjoy it.
I find that fun part so important, but a lot of the time people don't appreciate it. And I love your reference to the battery, because a lot of people will be orientated, because they come from tough upbringings, to go, what's going to make the most money?
Yeah.
And what I love about what you said about the fun thing is, ultimately, well, it's my belief that the thing that will actually make you the most money is the thing that you can master. Yeah. And the thing that you can master is the thing that you can do for 11 years.
Exactly.
Which is the fun thing.
Exactly. It's like I always say, money doesn't make you happy. Happy makes you money. Wow. And then it goes
money
to the
doesn't make you happy.
Happy
makes you money.
Or good money.
Sounds nice.
Because there's definitely the opposite of there's bad money and there's sad money.
Never knew that.
And I've seen so many people live in that frequency.
Sad money.
Sad money. It's like stingy, fear that people only want you for your money.
Loneliness
in this big glass castle by yourself. Like, you got all the money in the world. Like, we know those entertainers. You know what I mean? Like, man, they put themselves in this glass tower, and everybody could see them, and they hate that everybody could see them, and they're so lonely. And it's like, they got more money than they know what to do with, and then everything becomes about a transaction. Like, and you can see they have the biggest yacht in the world. They got the most diamond-studded watch ever, and they're miserable. And it's like, that's sad money. And it becomes bad money. You know what I mean? Like, they're making, and it's vindictive. They're not honest. They get it in a way. They're like, man, how do you sleep at night? Like, the music industry is filled with bad money.
Strange.
And I've seen people, they take advantage. Like, it's literally designed in these contracts. That's why I never really wanted to I didn't want to thrive in it. Once I saw it, I'm like, oh, it's so manipulative. It's one person robbing another.